Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on our regular Sunday. I appreciate you joining me. And for you new folks, thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate that as well. Now we've got something new from Olto-8 called the Coral Steward. This is currently on a Kickstarter campaign. It's one of their square watches. Now they've had a square watch before. I think it's called the Iron. So this isn't their first square watch, but this is like their first square watch they're dedicating to like a dive watch. So anyway, it's interesting. These are not my favorite type of watches. I just personally don't like a square dial. Just never really been, or not a square dial, a square case. I've just never really been a huge fan of them. Like those Bell & Ross type looking watches. It just doesn't do anything for me. But it looks like it's pretty decently built for the price. It's got kind of a neat dial. Anyway, this one's called the Marine Blue. So let's check this thing out. Alright guys, we'll get into this, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. As y'all know, I get a very, very small commission if you buy anything from my Amazon store. So whenever you do so, it helps out the channel and I really do appreciate it. So here's Olto-8's packaging. Got a big outer watch box here. Got a little watch roll holder kind of thing, which is kind of nice. I like this. And then there's the first look at the watch right there. I mean, it's kind of good looking. Again, square case is just not my personal thing, but I know a lot of y'all out there like these. Anyway, there's the first look at the watch. This does have a little tray down here that I guess is supposed to have paperwork, but the one they sent me, it only came with this little silica packet. A silica packet's just in there to suck up any moisture. So no manuals, no nothing else in here. But I like this style of presentation, and I like this type of case where you have this little drawer down here. I like that a lot. So let's go ahead and take the watch out. And as usual, I'll give you all the 7 specs that you need to know. And then we'll talk more in depth about this. Upon first handling it, I really did like the strap. The strap is super soft, which I really appreciate. All right, let's get it off here. All right, let's put all this stuff back in the box. What do y'all think of square case watches like this, and like Bell & Ross and some other those things, kind of like those Tonneau cases from Richard Mille, where it's kind of a rectangle, it's kind of it's kind of curved and smooth around the edges. Do you like those? Do you like just regular circular cases and dials? Do you like to mix it up? So there you go. So again, this is not their first one. They have another one called the Iron that came out, and a lot of times Olto-8 will do like race inspired themes, car inspired themes, different type of gauges, maybe aviation gauges, car gauges. They do a lot of those type of watches. I wouldn't say they're kind of gimmicky. They're not gimmicky because the watches do seem to be made pretty well, which I appreciate. This one has an internal rotatable bezel. But anyway, let me go and tell you all the 7 specs you need to know, then we'll talk more about this other stuff. So you're looking at a 45mm stainless steel case. It is 13 millimeters thick. It's 45 millimeters lug to lug. Comes on this 20 millimeter silicone strap, which is quick release. You can see the little quick release slider right there. It is water resistant to 300 meters, which is 990 feet. You do get a Seiko NH36 movement inside with a 42-hour power reserve, and you do get a nice sapphire crystal. So if you look at the dial, it's supposed to be like a coral. They have a special process they use to make these dials. All of the indexes are applied, which is nice. The second hand is so thin and small, it's hard to even see. There it is. It's right now, it's down there at 6 o'clock. It's a little hard to see. It is very blinged out. There's a lot of chrome here around each index. The hands are chromed. The second hand is chromed. The dial, the case is semi-polished, so it's very blingy and a little bit hard to read for me personally, but I do like that texture on the dial. I think that is really cool looking. You do get a date window. Do you get a date window? Yeah, you do get a date window over there at 3 o'clock. Again, a nice, bezel around that. Everything is kind of shiny. Here's your internal rotatable bezel. This is also screw down, this crown over here at 9 o'clock. So you unscrew it, and then you can move the internal bezel either way. So it's bi-directional. Then you just push it in, You start screwing, it catches, and then there you go. The crown action over here at 3 o'clock is really nice. Again, another screw down crown. You unscrew it. Really nice crown pop. There you go. And of course you can change the date and change the time, push it in. They have really good feel to them. I'll give them that. They are a tad hard for some reason to unscrew and screw in, because these crown guards, I know that's kind of their job, they get in the way. These little crown guards right here, pointing my finger is, right there on either side, they do kind of get in the way a little bit. But, you know, that's kind of their function. Anyway, so there you go. So there's that. Let me go ahead and flip it over. Let me go ahead. I'll leave that sticker on there. There's the back. Actually, let me take a sticker off. There you go. Here is the Caseback. And it's a screw-in Caseback. You got these 4 screws right here. It is decorated. There you go. Really soft strap. Love the strap. I like the color. I like how soft it is. Again, these do have quick releases right there. Here's your buckle. You've got 2 movable keepers, which is nice. Here is the tag right there. Look underneath the strap. What does it say down there? It says automatic, Olto-8, Sapphire, and all stainless steel. And you got a dive helmet right there from way back in the day. Let me give you another little close-up of the dial itself. It's an interesting dial. These come in a couple different, they come in a green, I believe, too, and a couple other colors. So it's an interesting watch, man. Again, not my personal favorite, but it seems pretty well made. It's not outrageously priced, which is nice. See, are these crowns signed? Yep, they are signed with the Olto-8 logo. Looks like a big figure 8 or a number 8 right there. I think that's on both of them. Yeah, on both of them. Again, these crown guards really do kind of get in the way of you screwing and unscrewing stuff. I just think they're too long. I think they're almost the size, the height of the case on either side. So it makes it a little bit hard to unscrew and screw stuff back in. Olto-8 logo is pretty minimal. But man, everything is so shiny. Again, everything is chromed out. All, the big bezels around each index, the hands, the second hand, the chrome bezel around the date window. It's super chromed out. So, it's a little, I don't know. It's not, you would think with being a dive watch, it would be a little more legible so far as, just glancing down, seeing the time in like a second. But this one's a little bit, especially that second hand. This one's a little bit too blingy for me. But it does feel pretty well made. These are 127 grams with the strap on. So not too heavy. I mean, it's kind of a nice watch. Again, not my personal favorite, but, some of y'all out there are going to love this. And hey, man, if you like it, get what you like. There's the tang and buckle. Does it have any logo there on the buckle? I think it does. Yep, Olto-8 right there. We go and try this thing on real quick. I tried it on early, and it does feel pretty good, I have to admit. Then we'll get a Lume shot here in a second. Check out this Lume. They didn't state what brand of Lume. It just says Japanese Luminous. No idea what brand of Lume this is. If I get that tang in there. There we go. There you go. Kind of a cool looking watch. There you go. Now they're also touting, this is like to save the coral and all this other type of stuff, which is nice, I guess. This is a Kickstarter watch, so their link is going to take you over to their Kickstarter page. If you get it now, I think it's only $320, $329. Then in like a week or so, it's going to jump up to $390. So you can save about 25% if you want to get one now. And I think, they come in 3 different colors. Let me take a look here. So you got a green, a blue, and then kind of just like a regular black. So there you go. So again, they're interesting, man. Interesting watches. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing off. Let's take a look at this Lume. Let me go ahead and kill everything. Let's kill these monitors. All right, let's zap it. See what we got here. Yeah, I can. Wow. Okay. The Lume is. Wow. 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 That's, guys. That Lume, it sucks. There's no other way to say it. That Lume sucks. Wow. I guess I'm spoiled by, Seiko and Citizen's Lume. That's horrible. This should be like glowing like crazy. Wow, that's really bad. Man. That's disappointing. Wow. Golly. Anyway, well, there you go. There's the Lume. Let me leave it on there a little bit longer. Maybe I just didn't charge it enough. Wow, that's bad. All right, let me go ahead and turn everything back on. Well, there you go. Now you know about the Lume. Again, this being a dive watch, I think they could have done a better job with the Lume. But, what are you going to do? Anyway, guys, if you want to get one of these, again, head on over to Olto-8's website. I'm going to put a link down there. It's going to transfer you over to their Kickstarter page. Again, you can save yourself some money. I think it's like $320 or $329. And it's going to be $399 in about a week or so. So if you want to get one, head on over there. And as usual, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming up, and I think you're going to like it. And until the next review, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.